rend les choses faciles.
Et sèche-moi ces larmes de crocodile.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to the Dubai Expat YouTube channel. I hope you're all well, and I'm happy to see you all back to another video. So as you know guys, I started the hunt for another Grail watch. After being able to purchase the Rolex GMT Master 2 126710 BLRO in 2020, the itch started again to hunt for the next Grail piece. If you haven't checked out the first two episodes of the Grail Hunt, have a look at them first so you start the story from the beginning. Born and raised in Germany, to be precise in Düsseldorf, one of the most beautiful cities in Germany, a.lange und Söhne has of course always been a watch brand that surrounded me with their beautiful timepieces. For me, a.lange und Söhne is at the peak of watchmaking, while keeping an understatement as no other brand out there. A true high horology brand from Germany with a proud history and a focus on producing the best timepieces possible rather than spending money on marketing and advertisement. So a brand every watch enthusiast would probably lust for. So now you can ask why there is no a.lange und Söhne watch in my collection. This is based on two reasons. First of all, the watches are of course very expensive. We are speaking about the price range that starts somewhere at the $20,000 mark, and by that exceeded my budget that I could spend for watches by far. Also, I'm still fresh in the hobby, and by time you learn which kind of watches you really like and which ones to better avoid. So starting right away with a $20,000 piece would definitely be the wrong move. If you make such a decision, you better buy exactly what you love. But there is another reason. If you follow my YouTube channel for a while, you know I am way more attracted by sports watches rather than by dress watches. I value and appreciate the fine watchmaking of the dress pieces as much as the sports pieces, or maybe even more. But in the end, I want to buy watches that I can wear whenever I want to. So as I'm usually wearing shorts and t-shirts, or maybe a polo shirt, I feel completely odd putting a dress watch on. The few occasions per year in which a dress watch would be the right piece don't justify such a purchase for me right now. And this doesn't mean I will never buy a dress watch. It just means for now my life situation suits the sports pieces more, and those pieces bring me a lot of joy by that. And yes, some people might think I'm a hype boy because of all my sports watches, but to be honest, I couldn't care less. Everyone should buy what he loves or what makes him happy and not let others dictate their opinion. With the release of the Odysseus by Lange und Söhne, they basically launched one of my Grail watches. A German watch manufacturer, a sporty and robust design with an incredible movement inside. What more could I ask for? So with the Grail watch hunt, it was time to start getting closer to the brand and for the first time also visit a boutique of a.lange und Söhne. So without further ado, let us check out the a.lange und Söhne boutique and get a look on the Odysseus. So Lange und Söhne has 6 different watch families: the Odysseus, the Lange 1, the Zeitwerk, the Saxonia, the 1815 and the Richard Lange. I learned from the boutique that the Odysseus was born to satisfy the wishes of existing Lange customers for a more sporty watch that they could wear for outdoor activities. But of course, as a watch enthusiast, you will also see how this watch directly attacks the AP Royal Oak and the Patek Philippe Nautilus. And I can tell you, The watch does an amazing job at that and nails it right from the start. Important to note, this is a prototype which will be sent back to Germany and not stay in the boutique. And here it is on my wrist. An amazing feeling. The finishing on the watch exceeds everything that I have seen until now. The edges of every single link of the bracelet are perfectly polished. Of course, an easy extension of the bracelet is included and you can adjust the length without any tools. The bracelet also lays on your wrist like a second skin and has such a smooth feeling I have never had before. And I believe I am really spoiled from my Rolex watches that do such a fantastic job with the bracelets. The watch has a beautiful blue dial, and to be honest guys, aren't blue dials on stainless steel watches a lot better than green dials? The watch is fully made out of stainless steel and comes in a 40.5mm case with a height of around 11mm. So perfect dimensions on top to the best color combination. We have a day and date complication with a subdial and a small seconds hand. The day and date are adjusted by pushers you can find above and below the crown. Again, a very comfortable feature, and the big date, which is one of the Lange signature features, looks again amazing. But the highlight is of course the beautiful decorated movement inside. The caliber is actually developed for the Odysseus and shows the sophisticated craftsmanship Lange puts in all watches. The watch is such a great experience guys that it is hard to find the right words for it. It flashed me and would be one of the best grey pieces I could think of. But with that we also come to the negative part, that I will probably not be able to get this watch anytime soon. The wish list for this piece is only open for existing Lange customers, and even if you should be an existing Lange customer, it will take you at least 2 years to get closer to the point of purchase. And as long as I won't be starting to wear more dress pieces and increase my income drastically, this watch will probably stay a dream. I can't blame Lange for that, as every company in the world takes care about their good customers, and that is the way it should normally be. Why should they sell a watch to someone who never bought anything from them, while loyal customers would like to get the same watch as well? Of course, everyone would prefer his existing customers. And to motivate everyone who's facing a similar challenge, there are lots of other good watches out there, and there will be for sure a lot of other good watches coming. And with that guys, we are at the end of the video. Thank you for watching, stay healthy, and bye bye.
The chronograph has also another function, that is flyback, so that you can make the following 3 steps in one: stop, reset and restart in one go. Let's see the precisely jumping, and then I will do the flyback.
Okay. And the off and up is probably the power reserve. Yeah.
Yes. Let's have a look at the minute counter here.
Yep. Oh,
see, that's
it's so perfect.
Yes. This is something we call performance.
Yes,
timepiece.
yes.
Now I want to show you flyback. So in general, most of the chronograph that you see in the market, very rarely you will find flyback chronograph. So normally you can stop the chronograph, reset, and if you want to recalculate something, you restart.
Yes.
But what we can do here, we can fly back with this push button. So when I press this button,
Yep.
the hands will go back to 12 and restart at instantly.
Oh yeah.
The hand is very steady. Our
Yeah.
push buttons are tested 50,000 times before it
Okay.
comes out.
Very
from the
nice.
factory.